Hello everybody, Richard, self-reported corruption czar. Welcome to my channel. Most of you the first time being my channel. I'm an advocate for ethics in business and government. And I've been fighting for your constitutional rights for over 20 years. And I won court rulings. I've forced over 100 changes. I've filed hundreds of complaints in the system. And that's how you force changes in government, people. Before we go to that, the first thing you do at Corruption Czar Network is what, people? We take an oath. This oath here is you. You vote, right? Guess what? This in every application to vote for a voter ID, you take oath. It's the same oath in every oath. For say you want to be, get state license, an electrician, or a plumber, or accountant. Okay, attorney, law enforcement, judges, politician, what they all say. I will support and defend the U.S. Constitution first. That's what they don't do in government anymore. They like to follow what the politicians been getting away with is circumventing proper due process. When they, like I said here, our Constitution cannot be amended by statute, while the legislature can protect your constitution rights. They cannot take them away. That's what they've been doing. They're using deceptive practices, people, our government. And I will show you something here. This one called Land of the Law. See, land of law is the Constitution comes above any statute, any ordinance, any order. Okay, this is mainly about the criminal enforcement. To take away somebody's rights, privileges, fine them, feed them, for restricting on them. Guess what? There must be a court hearing. And there's only two types of court, civil court and criminal court. So basically what happened is this will fool 99% of the people. People know the politician can write laws, but here's what they don't realize. They cannot take away proper due process. They cannot change civil procedure or criminal procedure. Okay? That's what they've been getting away with. This is what this article about. See, what happened is they use deceptive practices. Government, what happened when they go to court, the judges, remember, government, law enforcement, the courts, an attorney all work the same system. They work in the same system. And what they use is guidelines. Right here, this is a court case here about the red light camera program. According with written guidelines provided by local government. That's how sneaky they are in any enforcement. The coronavirus, the same way. Their local written guidelines. Same with the government order. This ain't that violate the Constitution, because what I said here, to take away your rights, bill of rights, you got to have a hearing. Okay, be served. Okay, you've got to have seals. There's seals I talked about a couple weeks. You got to have a clerk of court seal and a processor seal. That means you've been served the court. Okay, so you got a red light ticket. Guess what? There ain't no seals on these people. That I call a demand letter. It's like a collection company or a company, somebody asking for money, okay, people. And the letter, you do not have to respond to it because it wasn't served. See, to take away your rights, you have to identify the person, okay, and then go to subpoena to court, have a hearing, and the judge make a judgment, an order, or a warrant. Okay? So if you don't get none of that, that's not enforceable. But the training manual for law enforcement, they're good people. What happened is, same with government agency. Every employee got manual guideline go by. That's what the city want, or the county want, or the state want. Guess what? If it don't match up with the Constitution or proper civil procedure or criminal procedure, then it's illegal, people. You see what I'm talking about? Right here. Our Constitution cannot be amended by statute. While the legislature can legislate to protect your constitutional right, they cannot legislate them away. your mayor, your commissioner, city, county, your governors, your politician cannot take away your freedom without winning in court of law. And they got to identify each individual. Because what happened is when you go to criminal court, the Fifth Amendment, everybody know about the self-incrimination. The other part about it is you must identify the indicted person. Okay? You have to be precise. Who is the party involved? You must have the correct person in it. Okay? You can't blanket everybody. That's how simple the law is. Think about it. Under this under this crisis, okay, I want to show you something, people. I did it a couple weeks ago. Hang on. Let me look at here at the bottom. Okay, we'll get back to the rally here, guys. My computer jumping around. Okay, let's get through this topic about the rally, people. I think that this group was for the 5 Minutes for Freedom. They're doing family advocate work. And they're dealing with legislators. I'm going to give you guys some advice. I've dealt with these people for 20 years. Your politician is no different than you. And another thing, they know smarter than you are. And what happened is most politicians are put in place by certain agency or business group. I know I live in Lakeland, Florida, and the media go along with it. They try to pick who they want in office. Because if you're a Janet that work at Walmart, okay, they're not going to write article on you or talk negatively. But you that insurance agent, okay, or that business owner, and then what happened is they back you by groups, fund a group, and they send letters to the news media who we endorse. Okay, remember, government lie and cheat all the time. Businesses lie and cheat all the time. Because remember, in government, if your politician is not going to look at you for your constitutional rights, okay, they will represent you, keep from government, take away your constitutional right. Now, under this coronavirus stuff, people, your politician are overreaching with their own guidelines. And I'm going to talk about that today. Do you guys know the guy named, this guy here, the Attorney General Barr? The last few weeks have been talking about this. It basically giving the politician a warning. Hey, you guys are ordering people to stay home without a warrant. Remember, each person got to be served. Remember, indicted. Okay? Each person. Not blanket everybody. Okay? Or you tell people, you want people to wear a mask. Okay? So what he's been saying to people is this. Bar warrant of illegal action if government overstep pandemic authority, infringement of liberty and rights. What do you mean that? They call it a statement of interest. You know what that is, people? I do a similar thing. I call it complaint, but I'm going to change my terminology when I write my letter. Statement of interest. Basically, the governor or the Supreme Court judges or the Attorney General will send a letter to a government agency or business to say, hey guys, give them warning notice first. Hey, there's a statement of interest. Hey, your guideline are circulating proper procedure, criminal procedure. You know what I'm saying about that? People, know what's going on here. Let's see what I got here. Okay, hang on. I put something in. Oh, I got to go up a little bit. Oh, handbook. There you go. This here is that booklet right there, people. A guideline how to file as a individual, not an attorney, the guidelines how to file a federal lawsuit. And this is a federal lawsuit with a criminal procedure. Remember, there's a different booklet for criminal procedure. Remember, every court, circuit court got guidelines. Okay? The code enforcement got guidelines for court. The state courts had guidelines. Like here, I'm going to see at the lower level, they're too vague. They get away with it with the higher courts, try to protect them. Someone like me, who going to the state, let's say I'm going to appellate court, because the appellate court is for everybody. I can fight for, like to me, I did a red light camera. I can shut down the red light camera for the whole state of Florida when I go to the appellate court or the Supreme Court. Okay? When I do go a federal complaint, it's individual. Okay? That means a city of Tampa, city of Lakeland, or a business. Okay, that's I know it's confusing, but your attorney won't tell you that, people. So let me show you something else, you guys. I like this letter here. The sheriff, I think in Minnesota, he understands the Constitution. So if you're a sheriff, you're a police chief, okay, you're a state attorney, okay, you're a Florida Attorney General, okay. Any law enforcement enforcing the corona guidelines or any other guideline in the state and the country without a court hearing. Remember, you got to identify each person, the correct person. Not like in Red Light County, they identify a tag. All right, that's not the right person. Every person must be identified to prevent their rights, and you still have to win in court. Only time they can take your rights away if you in the act of a crime. But the city tries to make their ordinance a crime, but it ain't a crime. That's why we educate all the law enforcement, okay, in the courts and government agencies. You enforcing guidelines that circumvent proper procedure, and we're gonna fix that, people. So, like I said, I'm gonna start the Department of Corruption. And we can fix all the unethical practices in government, people. So let's go up to the Freedom Rally today. I'll talk about it. I talked a little bit a minute ago. And I think I got a couple of pictures on here. Yeah, I talked about this already. Great group. That's what I'm trying to tell you, people. When you deal with government, changes are slow. I'm 5 years into the red light camera program, and I'm going to give you some advice. Never trust an attorney. You never trust a politician. Never trust law enforcement or the courts. They follow guidelines. Okay? So, guess what? They're not your friend. So, what you have to do, what I do is, you have to beat them in court at the state level and the federal level. Because they circus and city, like red light camera court, like traffic court, or magistrate, judges, basically attorneys, and they follow a guideline in the city give them a book. Here's what you do. It's like you working for an insurance company. You got guideline enforce them policy, okay? I guarantee you, they violate collection laws, people. A lot of this stuff. Remember, in collection law, if you think I owe you money, technically you gotta go to court. I mean, you go to civil court, file paper, serve the people to court, then you have a hearing. If you get none of that, that's not a legal procedure. It's a voluntary procedure. Okay? The order in the coronavirus is a illegal order. Or guidelines is illegal. They can't technically enforce it legally if they cannot. It's illegal. So that's why we need this guy here. Send a statement of interest to every freaking government agency. Start following the Constitution. I will start doing that again. I'm going to start sending letters out to the governor, the politician, law enforcement right now, a statement of interest, and I'll be contacting this guy, Attorney General, about the red light camera program. Okay? Tell all the city, hey, you're not following constitutional law doing due process. I will contact the Florida Supreme Court with a statement of interest by the red light camera program, all this stuff. Because your politicians fell out of this crisis. They all came authoritarian. They didn't represent you. They represent the city. Remember, think about it. How come Walmart stay in business, but mom and pop stop? They had to stop. What they should have done, for now on, I think they didn't get it right. They will realize the guy, okay, one person at a time, even with small business. They let the big business get away. They'll learn. They made a mistake. Let's fix this, people. So a lot of good people out there, a lot of good causes, and we're going to fight for everybody. So it's time for me to get out of here. Thank you for watching. And what you going to do when corruptions are help you. Thank you.